All right, welcome back to Jurassic World as made by Biosyn, because I forgot to say Biosyn's at the start. Here's our 2 galleys for our contract. Actually, that might have completed already. Yeah, I think when they're ready to go. Oh, no, it doesn't. Because it's the territory, not age. But it should update. 28. You got 4 minutes to sort your shit out. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, big income. Okay, so that should be everything we need in the park. 5, 9, 8, 4, 29, 12, 3, 13, 7, 7 zeros. And Oviraptor in progress. Looks good to me. Might need more Nasutos soon. Oviraptor's probably completed. Looks like it's going to be close, if not actually done. Why don't you do this? We can do research for... We could push for Brocky. Maybe we should push for Brocky. Well, for now, let's push for, let's see if we get a Stegosaurus too, maybe. Do that.
Last objective wasn't easy, but you made it look like a piece of cake. I'm impressed.
Oh, and we should look at our rating situation. 90s is all right for now. 99 restroom, 98 shelter, 98 accommodation. Okay. So you want shelter over there. That's a tough one. Kind of there not being a great spot to put it. Yeah, it won't fit there. Ostensibly they need shelter over there. I thought that wasn't being used. Now it suddenly is? Oh, well that's fucked. Oh, I know why this is being used. Because of the Hyperloop. Yeah, okay. And that's probably why the hydropower counts too. Okay. So, one thing we need to do is not have this be its own path anymore. This has to actually be fancy shit. So there's going to be almost no way for that to actually properly connect up. Might have to do a redesign on that then too. It's just going to be just a little weird. I don't really like how that came out. That little bit of straightness there in the middle looks weird. What if we just do you? Yeah, that looks better. A little more natural. Then yeah, it looks to me there's essentially no way. Oh, this sneaks through the hitbox that way. Can I live with that? Being weird like that? I mean, we might be able to just do... Okay, let's just play around here for a moment with paths. We do a weird little thing like this. This is some weird plaza. Maybe it's okay, huh? If paths come off of here in a weird way, because this is all like backlot almost stuff. Like it's kind of its own weird thing. Yeah, I mean, this is like a plaza that comes off into different directions. We could add like some little decorations here. That would make it look a little more like a thing. Throw like a tree in the middle. Sure. You know what? I can live with that. That's fine. Okay. 99, 91, 90. Okay. So we can do some stuff with larger amenities here at the front. Well, these ones are already large. This is not quite... Okay, if I push this back further, we might be able to fit a shelter in here. Because we have more space. So that looks to me... No, that definitely hits the fence. Never mind. Yeah, so that doesn't make any difference really there. Okay. Well, let's worry about the shelter in a moment. What about bathrooms? What can we do with bathrooms here? Bathrooms are needed all the way down there specifically. So that bathroom, despite being right there, is not close enough. So what if we put a bathroom here? Maybe we move you down more over here.
Tenga cuidado al entrar y salir del recorrido jurásico.
I'll just have double bathrooms over there, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, because shelter was met over there. I mean, the other thing we could try to do is get this shelter repositioned in a way that works. Oh, maybe we do... Maybe we can sneak it in here straight. Almost. Like this? Oh, we definitely can. Then we just need to get a path that can fit through here decently. And it should be fine. Was this the big path? Yes. Oh, this was the big path. Okay. Okay. Maybe? Maybe. 100% transport, restroom, shelter still only 98. Accommodation is slightly dipped. Have we... Okay, but we fixed the shelter issue there. They just want shelter over here now. Which we can do something with. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. We can just steepen up the hillside a little bit. Which is fine. And it'll work out. Yeah. Okay. So that's all good there. That'll take care of the shelter. And then we need a hotel. We have a small hotel here on the waterfront. If we make that a large, it's not really gonna fit there. In the same way that that one is. We could do... What am I doing? Large. We could do one over here. Tuck down here. Kind of garden hotels. I feel like a hotel on the lagoon is like appropriate though for Jurassic World. Why don't we grab this amenity? Books. Let's move you down if we can. Or anywhere else you can fit if you can fit anywhere else, I guess. We should keep it in the same general area. Okay, let's do this. We'll grab this boba tea. Slide this down. Oh, it's a different terrain level. So this terrain level changes in here somewhere. Yeah, so there's almost no space to slide this down. That's a little bit of a conundrum. Yeah, I think we're back to the idea of just moving the books out somewhere. What if we could do... We can move this path out of here. Probably fine. Then we just grab you, and you can be stuck over here somewhere. So that one... Ugh, the terrain is all just slightly different in different spots. We'll just put it here. Okay, and then this gets deleted. Build a big one. Okay. Fossils. Keep going. That's the rest of that. Oviraptor's completed. I don't remember where we want to put the Oviraptor. I'll have to double check that. Oh, I know where we want to put the Oviraptor. It's not in a pen we currently have built. That's fine. We still complete it now, just to have it done. We should go look at our genetics and see what we can do for working on Triceratops. Also, we should probably get the Cretaceous cruise built now that we have viewing galleries for it. So I think we'll do that next. We'll get the cruise set up. We'll continue pushing for Stegosaurus, get the cruise set up. Stegosaurus also probably has defensive, I would imagine. Because we don't really have much of anything for armored dinosaurs yet. Yeah, like Ankylosaurids get defensive. We could also try to push for Ankylosaurus. Maybe. Please let me exit the hatchery. Thank you. So yeah, let's get the cruise set up. The cruise enclosure. So that's going to be coming through somewhere down there. Yeah. Okay. Also, I might want to... I'm curious how invisible fences look with the water. Because that might be interesting. Because they would cross over the water, under the water, kind of, without blocking the waterway, which I think would be neat. Let's do this. Yeah. So that's like minimal security risk of power going out and them escaping through that gap, but it keeps the river open, which I really do aesthetically like. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. We'll do that for the rest of the river sections too, whenever we're working on those. And that'll be pretty neat aesthetically, I think. Kind of weird corner. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. So we get the cruise set up. We figure out what species get moved in there. I'm pretty sure paras at least partially get moved in there. Probably have 2 separate para herds in the park, I think. So yeah, let's get this set up off video. Another contract. Provide for guests is free, although the other contract was very tempting. Let's just do that. That's medium food. Just deactivate, activate.
What I like
Good
about
old
building
cheese.
construction is that it requires
So here's
planning
the setup for the
and
cruise.
thought. And I've always loved seeing things become something.
Nice river valley, a couple of research outposts
I
to
think
view the
that's what first
dinos.
attracted me to InGen.
And yeah. So now that
I'm
it's
glad to see you
built,
care as much about getting these
we
missions
can transfer
accomplished as you
over
do
the
about the
dinos.
dinosaurs. I mean, they do go hand in hand.
So we've got Nasuto to get moved. We've got Para and Listro. I think we'll try to clear this pen out. Which is definitely dependent on, of course, the creatures that actually go in that other pen. We can do Stego. That's an 18 genetics requirement. Do we want to do that right away? $5 million. Jesus, 22 logistics. So we can do that. How many staff centers do we have? 3? These should all be upgraded. Let's verify. hate that you can't stay on the upgrade tab when you switch between these. That's kind of obnoxious. And we can't do any more. Okay, so that's currently the max on staff centers. Ah, man, that's a tough call. Oh, we never built that hotel yet. Need to get that hotel in. Okay, so let's hold off on that for a moment. Let's get the hotel built. Let's check the amenity coverage and everything. See what other upgrades we might need to do around the park. Yeah, because I have to be on Jurassic to find hotels. And then go from there, because we might need to have that money to do these other various upgrades we're working on. Yeah, so you can't be snapped to the grid. So you just get obstructed by pylon almost all the time. Right, there you go. There you go, buddy. There you go, pal. Old hotel friend. Okay. Yeah, so we'll let this happen. I'm gonna work on moving over the dinosaurs that I want to move. So currently, the only species we have that's actually gonna go in the cruise, I think, is just gonna be the paras. Our current allotment of parasaurs are also pretty rough around the edges. So we're going to go ahead and breed some new ones. So we're going to start with A. We'll get humble and social bred into these with some lifespan. Hope that works. You know what? No. Let's make sure we get the right paras that we want here. Let's push this a little harder. Because we have other paras in the park. So we don't want to breed too many of these, and we still have some. So we'll do 75-75. And this is going to be A, which is the blue pattern, which we want on the cruise. So that'll be you. Our welfare person appears to need a rest. We can't hatch these right away. So we'll get them out. But yeah, none of the existing paras are notable. Best we have is some social paras. So we'll get the A hatched. We'll move the A's over. But then I think we'll leave the C's in here with maybe the existing B's and hatch a new batch of B's, move the A out. Oh, we have multiple A's. Wait. Did I? Oh, because I didn't start at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 A's. 5 A's? Wait. 6? Wait, we have a ton of A's. Oh no, we still have a ton of paras. Oops. I for some reason I only looked at like half of them before, but that's fine. We still want to breed a new alpha for this pen to get them settled. Tolerant, humble, social, humble, nocturnal. So that's 45. So we can't hatch the tolerant ones because they'll take over. So this is a single new one. We don't want thirsty. Wow, that's awkward, huh? All right, hatch the one new para. I'm gonna throw you two at this, I think. Yeah, let's get the paras out. All right, you rest. Ooh, the hotel is not yet built. Why don't we go ahead and start sedating? So, paras, the blue ones will be currently the only batch removed then. So that's everything up through 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 6 left in this pen. Okay, so that's plenty. So 5, 7, 4, 1, 6. Trying to not have them run around me here. Although we can do another batch later. That way, when these ones that are probably close to dying off die off, we don't have to worry about the replacement. We'll hatch the alpha first. Okay, dinosaur food poisoning. Well, okay. Ranger Team 2. Yeah, you get in here, take care of these, and then we'll send you over to the other ones. So your task slots are full, of course. Ranger Team 3. Yeah, get started. That's pretty shit. Not gonna lie, that's pretty bad sabo. Because it's every feeder is what makes it really bad. Release via airlift the new parasaur. Put you in over by the trees, I think. Okay, and then there's also the discussion to have kind of about what the biome's going to be like in this pen. Because right now it's like the existing trees, really, without any thought about how that actually is going to be laid out. The Cretaceous cruise in Jurassic World is like pretty leafy. Like you see it, the river is pretty much covered by trees. Like the canopy covers it completely. So let's do a big stand of trees there. I mean, to be fair, that's also only one section of the cruise that we see. So we can't necessarily take that directly at its value.
Transportation underway.
Okay, Ranger Team 2 is returning to facility. You try and disinfect the other ones. Why are you returning if that one's still bad? Okay, who's dead? Lystra died of old age. Yes, expected. Okay, parasaurs. 3. Number 1 is tranked. You're flying over. Still, we went the wrong way. Number 1. Number 3. 2 died, I guess. 4 is tranked, 5 is tranked, 6 is tranked, and 7 is tranked. Okay, those are all the ones that are tranked. Multi-select mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be a 6th, right? Yeah. Fine. No! Oh, god damn it. Why is there even a clear selection button? You can just click it off. Why is there a clear selection button? When are you ever going to use that? Finalize. Damn it. Okay, so that one's coming in right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We did the same thing with the cruise that we did with the baryonyx pen, where the river section is not blocked. It uses an invisible fence to conceal that. All right, you're lonely, but that won't last for very long. You need some ground nut. So ground nut, we're going to go put that bunch of that in over here by this viewing area. And then we'll snake it along the river, maybe. Up over here.
Asset transportation underway.
And go from there. So these guys do have an open space need. Actually a fairly substantial one. So we're going to keep that in mind. There were paras on the Cretaceous cruise. That's why I wanted them in here. But they don't exactly fit with the idea of it being very forested. So we'll just have to play it. We can always thin the trees out in the back by the fence and make it work. And just keep the trees thicker by the water for that cruise aesthetic. But it should be fine. Majestic. Okay, so that's them moving over. The existing amount of paras are going to be fine. Do I like this weird little corner? Let's not worry about it. We got a weird little corner over here too. Just kind of follows the hillside. That's nothing wrong with that. Speaking of hillside, the hill on this side is a little less rocky. Why don't we extend that out a little further? Basically out to the extent of the vents. Less. There. There's our little river valley. Our friendly neighborhood parasaurs. Where's the alpha? Because you shouldn't be alpha, despite the fact that you're currently alpha. I suppose it could be a tolerant one. I didn't think about that. Hold on. 7. Nope, just social. You shouldn't be the alpha. Okay. 6 million bucks. The hotel's built. Did I check the ratings after the hotel is built? 80s on this needs to be fixed up. Okay, so food, drink are low. Shopping is good. Where's the issue? Drink is bad down here and over there and over there. Food is bad down there. So food, drink Shopping, shopping. Okay, so we can put mediums in here. Okay, so we've got food there, drink there. So let's just swap, just for pure aesthetics, swap their positions around. So food over here. Probably doesn't matter what this is. We'll do vegan buffet. Drinks over here. With boba tea.
Read the
Choose a
steps to
contract.
collective,
Photograph.
and I
Raise the
trust you'll
appeal.
want to
Provide for
complete it.
guests. That should be a medium drink. Oh, literally right here.
Sometimes
Underway.
it is important to take a minute and reflect
Okay.
on what we're doing. Baby steps can be just as
92,
important as
99,
giant
98.
leaps.
So food's still not
It's
quite
too
there.
soon to know which category this latest objective falls into, but that is one of the one.
Storm inbound. We could put small amenities in here. Oh my god, what the fuck? How did you get destroyed by a Dilo? What? How does that even happen? How is that even a possible thing that can occur right now? Okay, shelter's open. Status check that dumb Dilophosaur that somehow destroyed an entire car. Okay, I wish the cars had like a little bit of self-preservation where if their HP was getting low, they try to leave the goddamn enclosure instead of sitting there for some stupid reason getting murdered. What else are we doing here? Yeah, we're working on amenities. So food, medium will not fit. Yeah, and this should be updated because it has the little hitch there. So we'll just go ahead and build a small one, I guess, because it fits in and put it like right in here by the arena area. We can also fit small back there. That bathroom can probably go. Yeah, let's put the bathroom in over here. Oh my god, I thought the game crashed for a second. There was like a hitch. Food. You're gonna want a lot of green.
We ask that you remain inside the tour vehicle at all times.
Probably we just do the usual. We just pick up, I don't know, doll again.
Of our work,
Crap.
the unknown.
Okay, medical team's on the way. $7 million. Let's get the staff doing something while the storm happens here. Let's do the research for staff upgrades. Cheaper than hiring people in the long term, right? Maybe. Takes the whole team. If the Dilo needs to be treated, we should be able to just airlift it over and it should stop dying. That should be true. I don't think they can die in the medical facility even without staff on hand. So we do that. Okay, first damage structure is the viewing gallery over here. And obviously there's a tornado that we just saw coming in. So let's get one ranger team going on this. While you're here, you know what? Stay in the bottom of the park. You fix a few other things. Ranger team 3. You're going back to status check. Let's get you moving this way instead. Okay. Damaged tooth. Can you just deal with that, my friend? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Oh my god. Please go. Please don't get yourself killed again. In fact, I don't even trust you, Ranger Team 3. Ranger Team 2. Oh, I wonder if the invisible fences can even be damaged. Yeah, Ranger Team 2 is on the paras, actually, so they're technically closer. Let's get you moving over this way. Ranger Team 3. Mobile vet is not what I wanted. Ranger Team 3. Don't go over there. You stay up by the other carnivores and stuff. You get the viewing galleries. Okay, so it looks to me like we figured out the hack for dealing with tornadoes. Invisible fences. Okay, forget that. Instead of repair this too. Okay, forget the tour, repair the gate. Stop. 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 Gate. Power. Go. Go, my son. Hurry. You just people walking there? You just walk through that tornado? Okay, so in theory, yeah, the Morose remain completely contained by that. The sole incident is this gate. Fascinating. That is a very compelling reason to use invisible fences. Very compelling. They are Biosyn aesthetic appropriate. So we might want to use more invisible fences to deal with these rampant tornadoes on this map. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind, I guess. Okay, all the threats are gone. So they're dead. Illustrosaurus. Okay, 2 million bucks. Seems okay. Everything's getting repaired. Galleries are online. Great. Okay, well, let's wait for this research. Okay, research is done. We're going to replace some of the fences with invisible. I've already started that on the Parasaur exhibit, just initially. Some of the more populous exhibits will, of course, be a little bit more problematic for that kind of thing. We're not going to replace the fence on the arena because that should look like a big concrete arena, so we're leaving that alone. So if we want to do Stegosaurus now, that's 18 genetics on that task. You need a rest. That should be fine. So 12 goes up to 13. You can go up to a 4. You can go up to a 5. We can push this to a 5. That's fine. 13 and 5 is good. We could also just push this to a 2 and use these, or just push this to a 4 and use these guys. You have 4 points. Yeah, he doesn't need 4 points for welfare. 13, 4, and 1. I think we'll do that. That's 2 million bucks. That's quite a lot. But we're just past the store. I think we can do it. We're not quite close to broke here, so I think it's fine. Is nobody on the way to repair that? I did cancel that at some point, so I guess nobody was on job to do that. Yeah, okay. Ranger Team 2 can get it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, then we'll have to see what the dig cost is for Stegosaurus 2. We also could work on more para. We're down to 6 in here, and they are going to die out. Well, yeah, let's set up the second Parasaur wave. Okay, so we don't need humble or social because we got our 1. So let's get rid of thirsty. Let's do 50% long live, some resilient, maybe. Yeah, obviously we can't hatch these yet. I also want to change the pattern. This should be B, C, I think. I can't remember which one's which. We'll do C. Double check. So this should be the... Yes, thank you. Oh, hatch galleys for money. Yeah, hatch more galleys. This should be the pattern that is the... this one. The stripy, vertical stripe brown para. So C is correct. B is the one that's much more like the InGen para. We're going to put those specifically on the gyrosphere. So we'll have one para variant exclusive to each of the two exhibits that have para, and then one shared between the two. That's the idea. So C is correct. For the galleys, what is the... So the last galleys we released were Mangrove Calco. So let's do the other variant, which is Mangrove Pulka, or Mangrove Pulkrana. Mangrove Pulkrana, 2 galleys. Okay, which obviously we also can't do, but it's only 40 seconds on Stegosaurus.
Check out this latest objective.
Para 14 is not the alpha yet.
Mo dinos,
Neutral and
mo money.
humble.
That's my motto.
Quite a lot more dominance than the other ones. Should take over eventually. Okay. Synthesize Gallimimus. Oops. 5. We'll use the 13. Actually, a strong argument for having that 5. Because it means somebody else can do the thing there. So, no dig maybe. No, you can do the hatch on the galleys, get the contract done. The other person does the paras. Habib can probably go out and dig up Stego if it's not too much. Which is, yeah, it's looks like 10s basically across the board. Oh, I just don't have the money. Oh, fuck. Wait. This was 8. This was 8. Oh, I looked at the wrong number because I saw we had a 10. I looked at the wrong number. I didn't need to boost that. Oh, well. It speeds it up. Whatever. We'll get the galleys. We'll have money then. We'll just hatch the 2 we need. Resilient, 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 resilient and fit. Resilient and long-lived. Long-lived, social fit. I want resilient more than long-lived, I think. Yeah, let's have you do this. Save the other one? No, let's just do the fast. No. Do that one. Because it's fast anyway, and then we'll have the other person for the other hatch. Yeah. This should be enough to finance the paras and the dig, I think. I think that should be true. More death, more turnover. Lystrosaurus. Still need to figure out where the Lystros go. I haven't really decided on that. They might end up in the Triceratops enclosure. Which I think is actually what's going to happen. Which is kind of, just feels a little weird, but... Yeah, I think we'll put the Corythosaurs in the gyrosphere with the second Parasaur herd. So those will stay with the galleys for now until we're overbuilding the gyrosphere section of the farm. Which we should probably get started on after the cruise, maybe. Although I might want to get the gondola section figured out, too. That might be the thing to do.
Bring out your excuse in advance.
Contract done.
But
We
with
can
this
go out and do
last
the dig.
objective, you can put all that aside because, hurrah, you did it.
And get a hatch done. Resilient, social resilient, long lived, no tolerant. No tolerant. We'll take these 4. Okay, we still got $1 million left afterwards. Cool. How about a quick ratings check? 99, 98. Good stuff. Everything looks good. We mostly just need more appeal. Yeah, so gyrosphere, huh? I'll have to decide where that's gonna go and get that laid out maybe at the end of this, or between this episode and the next one. I mean, it goes in here roughly, but I need to figure out like kind of exactly where it goes. So here's the thought. Another thing died? Seriously? That's not you. Oh, that's a berry that died. Okay, hold on. Baryonyx 2. This is the limbo berry. Okay, okay. Alpha situations. What with baryonyx? Social. Solely social. So we don't need humble. Social works. So why don't we just... We'll breed the baryonyxes to all be social. So what are we looking at here? So specifically we had long-lived, resilient. Resilient's pretty relevant on account of the tendency for there to be tainted fish feeders. So I think that's actually kind of important. It might actually work. I don't know if it does. Reduce the rate of health loss to diseases and chance of developing diseases. So this might still affect the feeders. We don't need to get rid of thirsty because we're only breeding 1 per skin. So we can kind of have some dice rolls. Same reason I think we don't want necessarily full lifespan. So that's pretty pricey. Let's do it. We can hope that Stego dig brings in some action, but I think we need to keep the berries in the pen in the park. We can't like let them die out. They're a pretty big ticket dino for us. Okay, there's those paras. So the para herd's stable. So it looks like we need to keep some money in reserve to make sure the baryonyxes stay useful, stay alive. Social long-lived. Social long-lived resilient. Yeah, that's pretty good. 900k. Yikes. That's a big yikes. The big yikes. But it should be fine. Once the berries turn over, like, they'll last for quite a while after that. The herd should be pretty stable. It should be fine. So yeah. Let's wait for this dig then. We'll check out the first Stego dig today. Try to get that berry cooking over and then call it a day, I think. When it rains, it pours. We got our mangrove pulcherana baryonyx is dead now. So let's go ahead. We're going to synth these up as they die so we don't lose track. Same genetics for every single one. Mangrove pulcherana. Save and exit. And you need a rest too, which is shit. Okay, well we know the one we have set up right now is the next one to hatch. So get you rested. So we hatched all these pretty close together, right? Oh, Spectralights in 73, age 76. So that was really bad luck. Like, for them to both die pretty quickly after just reaching their lifespan. Because there's a good tendency for them to live past that. I mean, they never die before the expected lifespan, which is a little disingenuous. It should be like a bell curve centered around the expected, and not just a tail coming off of the expected. Because then the expected, if this is your expected lifespan, and this is when you can start to die, your expected lifespan is actually above that. Because you got to account for that tail in lifespan distribution. Like, I guess it would be the most common lifespan, maybe. Except, no, it's not, because they don't... Most of them live longer than that. Very rarely do dinosaurs actually die when they reach their lifespan. Well, that sucks. We got no money from that dig. Let's process these fossils, I guess. It's only 500k, we might as well. Dead para.
I've protested a few things in my day, mostly the lack of pizza in the mess hall.
Are we getting
I'm
protested?
sympathetic to the process, but not the cause. People don't understand the dinosaurs, so they don't understand.
Did we
what
get
do
protested?
to
I
take
didn't even
care of them.
notice. Oh my god. No, we got yeah, our profit tanked. Where do we see protest? You should be able to see that. 45% missed. I guess it's that. Oh yeah, publicity rating 55%. That's the protest. Yeah. So you see it. Okay. So the dialogue popped up before the thing popped up. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Whatever. Okay, we can do this Barry synth now. Let's just do it. Oh, 500k. Hold the phone. No. No. That's too expensive. Let's hatch the one, get him out, and then synth another one and get it out. But I use the welfare person for fossils. Well, that's got to finish running. Plus, we're not making shit for money right now anyway. Goddamn protesters.
Hey, take a look at this next objective. I mean, I'd do it, but I have you.
Ticket sales is free because we're currently under protest. Holy shit, the parasaurs are dying. Okay, yeah, the remaining ones are lonely. We only got 3. Okay, let's sedate and move them to the other herd. Clear the paras out of this pen entirely. That's fine. Okay, okay, let's get this guy hatched. Let's get this dude out today with an end.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset transportation in progress.
And there's the
Really
ticket
took a
sales.
bite out of
Very
that last
nice.
objective.
En route to collect
Upside of the protest, cheesing ticket sales. Really good. Okay, your margins are fantastic. More paras is fine. Okay.
asset in transit.
And the baryonyx is going to be 20 seconds.
Asset being transported.
Then we can finally get started on gyrosphere for next time.
Transit has commenced. Heading to pick
There's
up
our
the
new
asset.
limbo. Joining his brothers. And a morose died.
Delivered.
To be fair, the morose have actually been pretty good since that initial issue. Doubling the feeders in water seems to have fixed their issues. I think the issue is they just move really slowly for some strange reason. They never move with haste when they're dying, which is just weird. Okay. Then let's call that a day here. Till next episode.